We've seen that a long time ago. The only political party with semblance of stability in this country today is APC. And if you're sensible politicians, you don't go nowhere. Let me tell you this. For believing in this party, they are going to abuse you. Huh? For saying Jandor 27, they are going to emo and abuse you. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry, it's okay. For saying Jagaban till 2031, they are going to abuse you. It's okay. Don't worry. Don't be today that they abuse us. But you see this thing that you guys found, Jagaban Jandor, although I'm watching Marini. And to about the Lord was what's here, no. What kind of going to have is what you alone, Abi? Alone, Decker. Nobody whose name that you have heard in APC that is contesting for that office that is not qualified to be governor of Lagos State after some. Nobody. So whoever, even though we know it's going to be us by His grace, we will work and ensure APC's victory in 2027. You know, me, I am not that politician that will sit in one place and be making mouth. Abi? I am always on the road. Let me inform you. Very soon we are commencing another world round. So buckle up. So from Bukije in Ebeju to Arapagi to Leron in that axis, to Ibubu, Ijede, Imota, in that other axis. To Apa, you know where Apa is? Badagry, on your way to the border. To Mowo, to Iriwe, to Ishakira, popular. Very soon will be taken to the entire nook and cranny of Lagos State. That gospel of that one ticket that all of us are so certain of now, which is that of the president, to tell the people this is what is being able to achieve in retooling this country. Let me tell you something. Of course, we're in PDP. And we wanted power at that time. But I will never do anything that will want to make the country crash on all of us because we're looking for power. They don't know all these false narratives that they are giving up and down. If this country is invaded today, you think the American soldiers that are coming know whether you have Labour Party or you have NPP. God forbid. We have serious work to do. And that is one of the reasons why we have constituted this our World LGA State and Apex Executive. Ishe Tibere. Tomorrow starts today. Let me tell you once again. All of you have been shouting Jandor 27, Jandor 27. You have not done anything wrong, though. You have not done anything wrong. If you have an ambition and you can't say it, that's your problem. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. Done that in taking after our leader, the president, whom nobody gave a chance, and he said, it is my turn, and he got it. The journey has started. Just like I said, tomorrow starts today. Campaign hasn't started. But that one ticket that is already there, which is that of our president, we will start the marketing now. So, in every word, remember that aside from the ward chairmen that are here, we still have our 10-10 per ward, isn't it? Yes. I remember the chairman asked me for names and said, Jandor, give me 10-10 per ward of your people. Maybe chairman was expecting that it's going to take me 3 months or 2 months before I put it together. I just fired it to him. I asked the secretariat, I just asked the secretariat, I said, you know what? Because of movements, people can relocate, people can die, people can, audit the entire world for me from the data. And do what? And send me 10 German visits. With phone numbers, with word, with whatever. And they did. We have a very working secretariat. One thing that you talk about in this country that affects both the market woman, downfall driver, all of you, all of us, is petroleum products, isn't it? I've listened to several narratives about this 15% import duty tariff that the president imposed on importation of petroleum products. And a lot of people are saying, oh, it is going to skyrocket this, is going to do that. Let me break it down. We ran into a problem. The major problem this country ran into, major economic problem that we ran into pre-Tinubu government was this issue of importation of refined products and subsidy matter. But today, we have a refinery locally that is doing 650 barrels per day, which is much more than our local consumption every day. With that, we don't need to exchange naira to dollar to bring in petroleum products. And the president is saying that if you must bring in petroleum products, you have a 15% tariff on it. Now, let me ask you, as a businessman, which one would you rather go for? Won't you go to Dangote and say, let me sit down with this man and use your naira to buy it without spending dollar against our own naira? So let no one say to us that is going to affect. No, it's not going to affect it. Rather, it will protect local industry. The jobs that our brothers have in Dangote will be secure. And there is nothing you want to do. Trump is imposing tariff here and there in his country. You know why? Because he wants to strengthen local production. There is no point. Dangote has what can take care of our daily consumption. And some people are still bringing in refined petroleum products. They will kill that local business. And the business is here in Lagos. So for Jandor, I am 100% in support of that 15% tariff. Because everything humanly possible to give this country and the government that name that is not ours. They've started with this genocide narrative of Christians. Wait a minute, we all know Nigeria is a secular state. I will use President Tinubu himself and myself here as an example. First, to let everybody know that in Nigeria, we don't have official religion. President Tinubu is a Muslim and is married to a pastor, the first lady. Jandor is a Muslim. Jandor is a Muslim. My wife is a Christian. My mother lived and died a Christian. From my siblings from the same mother and father, we have Christians, we have Muslims. Why is anybody telling us in this country that there is genocide of Christians? No, there is nothing like that. In Zamfara, the same terrorists kill people in Zamfara, predominantly Muslim states, in the mosque and everywhere. Insecurity is something that all of us will stand up against. Okay, let me ask you. In the southeastern part of this state, this country, which is predominantly Christian region, Christians, some people for the past 4 years came out and said nobody should move out on Monday, and they started killing themselves. It wasn't Muslims that were killing those people or doing none of that. So if President Trump wants to assist us, just the same way we've been asking, of course, we welcome them to come and crush terrorists, but they shouldn't give us this narrative of Muslim killing Christian or Christian killing Muslim in Nigeria. That's not who we are. That's not who we are. And I remember I granted an interview on channels about a few months ago, and they asked me about insecurity in Nigeria. I only said something. I said, look, it has always been there. But one thing I wanted to say, which I said that to the then security chiefs, was to tell them that the man that we have in Nassau Rock today is not Buhari. It's only Buhari that can keep security chiefs for till like him not come and not remove them. If you don't step up your game, I know the man in Nassau Rock is not Buhari. He will change you. Didn't he change them? He just changed them. So the same message I'm giving to the new CBS and every other security apparatus to say, look, step up your game. This man will continue to change you until we get it better. I want to thank you sincerely. And I also want to inform you. The party is aware of what is happening today. I personally spoke to party chairman about it. He said he won't be here, but he will be sending the youth leader. We are still expecting him. I just want to tell you and to assure you that nobody will query you for having an ambition. If you don't have one, you are dead. Our leader said to us and said, power is not served a la carte. So we are practicalizing that. We are taking after him. for 2027. But let me tell you this. The only ticket of APC that is so certain today is that of the president himself. Because across the length and breadth of the country, he is already endorsed. And there is no vacancy in Aso Rock. It is assured to 2031. You see that our own ticket that we are talking about? Are you with me? We are many on top the matter. Right? But you are not on machine. So we will work and pray and seek God's mercy to ensure that we come out victorious by the time the party and the leadership of the party will make a pronouncement. Inside and outside. Because I've been in the opposing camp and now in the ruling class, and I know it's when we want to play politics. And that will lead me to what the state government is doing in the name of urban renewal here in Lagos. We all know that some properties or structures will only give way for the overriding interest of the public. It is not just here, it's everywhere. We give way. But the most important thing for government to do, if there is a property or structure that needs to give way for the overriding interest of the public, then there must be adequate compensation. And I can tell you that I have in good authority, especially with what is happening in Iworoshoki. Because I won't stand and be defending nothing. I have on good authority that as of last month, over 79 owners, property owners, have been duly compensated in Iworoshoki, and it was done in the Palace of Oluwodu. And as I can also tell you that 2 days ago, just 2 days ago or 3 days ago, the government of Lagos has enumerated over 100 owners again to be compensated for the second phase. Those properties had to give way for overriding interest of the public in the urban renewal. It's done everywhere. Somebody should report that the government of Lagos are doing the deal, giving due compensation to property owners. And that leads me to politics. We know how to play it if you want to play it in the opposing camp. If I may ask you, the people that went to trade fair, when government demolished properties in trade fair, properties that were on the wrong side of the law, did you see them in Iworoshoki? I mean, why haven't they visited Iworoshoki? It's because they want to divide us in this state. And they cannot divide us. You know why? Jandor. These are my people and they know me. And I've been their defender, not me today. Because after that their meeting, I had to call a meeting of the good leaders. Not be so. And I told them, government of Lagos don't hate you. Don't let anybody, travel with you with that kind of narrative. No. Government of Lagos, in the history of this country, was the first to ensure that your people are in our highest decision-making body in the state SO of Lagos State. If you hate you, won't put you there. This structure, we put it together today for one purpose. It's to ensure the victory of APC in Lagos State come 2027, irrespective of who is on the ballot. So let no one fight us. This structure, by extension, is also put together to ensure the victory of our leader, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, in 2027. And this, just the way we've been doing our thing, is going to be self-funded. We did this restructuring because when we moved from PDP back to our original home, Kowala son Akeruwa. And it is important for us to give them sense of belonging. And that is why we have to do this restructuring so that we can infuse all of them into our structure. And today, we have combination of both original APC members and those that came with us from the other party in our structure, and we're doing this work together. Again, the non-Yoruba speaking has always been in Lagos for Lagos structure. We have the leader of the non-Yoruba speaking here. We started this journey together, even though then he was of the PDP. Today he's now an APC man. And we have brought back so many of our brothers from the other side to join the existing one in the family. So we have structure of not just the entire Indigo. We have structure in the markets, Igbo-dominated markets. Who is our chairman of markets here? Nobody in the state of Lagos. We underestimate our power. Nobody in the state of Lagos will underestimate our power in grassroots mobilization. We've got it locked down and it is forever. I'm so proud of us. This structure we have maintained for the past 8 years, going to 9. And we are still standing strong. You can do that. You can do it again. You can continue with that. You deserve it. You earned it. I sat here listening to all of us from the MC and all of you speaking about 2027. Let me tell you something. Nobody can fault you for having an ambition. Nobody. Because our leader, the president of Nigeria today, nobody gave him a chance. He came out to say, "Owon lo kan." So, for expressing your 2027 ambition in Jandor, you have not done anything wrong. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody will believe in you. October 1st this year was when I came out to say I will be running again for the office of Governor of Lagos in 2027. And don't forget, I did say, and I want to reiterate, and I'm telling all of you today before I go into the assignment you want to do. Yes, we have expressed our aspiration within the party. But you are saying that whoever the party chooses at the end of the day, all of us will stay and work for the party, irrespective of who. Even though we know it's going to be us, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, we have insecurity. In fewer parts of this country, and there is nothing like genocide, Christian killing Muslim or Muslim killing Christian. Yeah, no. They should stop giving us that narrative. This is a secular state.